Good morning, dear students. It is asked to define the phase velocity and group velocity given in Kakatiya paper. See how lengthy we have to write. That is most important here. Let us discuss this. Okay? See, as per the definition, the velocity, here I would like to define the phase velocity first. Phase velocity, the velocity of a phase of a wave. A phase may be crest, may be trough, or any other point of a wave is called phase velocity. Is called phase velocity. It is denoted by Vp, and Vp is equal to just omega by k, that is equal to nu lambda. If we want, we can write something more from continuation from the wave equation. Y is equal to a sine omega t minus kx. In this, the wave propagates, or the phase of a wave propagates with a velocity equal to omega by k, that is equal to nu lambda. This much is enough for the phase velocity. Clear? Now, let us define group velocity. Group velocity, the velocity of maximum amplitude of a group of waves is called group velocity. It is denoted by Vg. Vg is equal to group velocity is equal to delta omega by delta k. Change in frequency of the waves. Consider two waves. Let us take the change in frequency, angular frequency, by change in wave propagation of the two waves ratio gives the group velocity. Right? So it is taken from that equation. Let us say from the equation y is equal to 2a cos delta omega by 2t minus delta k by 2 into t, delta k by 2 into x into, as usual, sine of omega t minus kx. Here the wave shape is like this. So this is one wave, and if you imagine there are the two waves superimposed here, and this is the amplitude of the resultant wave. Like this, it continues, this wave. This is the maximum amplitude. Amplitude is changing here. The resultant group wave, for this group wave, this is the amplitude maximum value. This velocity is the group velocity. And as it is variable quantity, which changes with frequency and propagation constant, that depends on that value. So from that, group velocity can be obtained from that value. Clear? So this is how group velocity is defined. Now the question comes, what is the relation between them? Relation between Vp and Vg. Here Vg is equal to group velocity is equal to phase velocity minus wavelength into dVp by d lambda. So with respect to lambda, how phase velocity changes. This is the relation between Vg and Vp. This much is enough for writing that answer. Now the question comes, how these values we get? If it is a long question, then how can you? If it is short question, this much is enough. So if it is long question, then you need to derive these relations and Vg value also. So this what you have to learn clearly. Consider a wave y is equal to a sin omega t minus kx. This is the wave, its frequency, angular frequency is omega, that is equal to 2 pi nu, and propagation constant k is equal to 2 pi by lambda, where lambda is the wavelength of the wave. Then this wave will propagate with a phase velocity Vp, simply wave velocity we call. We at intermediate level we learn this. So Vp is equal to phase velocity equal to omega by k. We know that omega is equal to 2 pi nu, k is equal to 2 pi by lambda. Then we will get simply it is nu lambda. So this is phase velocity equation 1. Now we have to discuss for the group velocity. So now group velocity Vg. Here consider two waves. Consider two waves of slightly difference difference in frequency and frequency nu. Let us say frequency delta omega for convenient angular frequency. When nu changes, angular frequency changes, and wavelength lambda. When lambda changes, k changes. Then those two waves, let us say y1 is equal to, as the first one, like a sin omega t minus kx, and second one, let us say y2 is equal to a sin omega plus delta omega into t minus k plus delta k into x. Okay, say this is equation number 1, this is equation 2. Here, this is one wave, this is another wave of slightly difference in frequency. When two crests are overimposed, see for example, this and this are more like this, very close, crest and crest are falling. Then the wave comes, resultant wave comes. So when it is opposite to here, somewhere like this, this is the minimum wavelength, this is the maximum amplitude, this is the minimum amplitude, like in the interference we have seen. So like this, a group velocity is formed and this continues. Okay, right. So in such cases, the velocity of the maximum amplitude of this group of waves is called the group velocity. Now, if we get this wave equation, we can identify the group velocity, the velocity of amplitude, right? So then for that, we combine these two waves from principle of superposition. y1 plus y2. Now on solving this, sin c plus d form, that is equal to y is equal to a is common and a sin omega t minus kx plus a sin omega plus delta omega into t minus k plus delta k into x we will get. Now taking a common, sin c plus sin d, that is equal to 2 sin c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. This we will get. So on solving that, so that means 2a sin c plus d by 2 value we will get this into cos c minus d by 2 value we will get like this. Here omega plus omega adds here. Here omega minus omega gets cancelled. Cos minus theta is equal to plus cos theta. So one and the same, d minus c or c minus d both are same. The difference we will take here. Right? So from this we will rearrange this like this. Y is equal to 2a into cos delta omega by 2 into t minus delta k by 2 into x into sine. Here you see, what I would like to say is, here 2 omega is very much greater than change in omega. So in addition of that, there is no much difference. The difference in slightly difference in the frequency is very very small. So that is why we write simply this is like omega t minus kx, because as here I will write, since as delta omega is very much smaller than 2 omega, we write 2 omega plus delta omega is approximately equal to 2 omega. Similarly, the case of the k also. So again, this is another wave with amplitude this and with the same equation, wave equation. It is like the same wave equation, but amplitude is changing, varying. Now, as per the definition of the group velocity, we have the velocity of the amplitude is taken. So, the velocity of the amplitude, is group velocity, that is equal to simply delta omega by 2 by delta k by 2, that is equal to simply delta omega by delta k. This is how do we get this group velocity. Clear? These are the derivations of the group velocity from phase velocity. Now let us take the derivation of the relation between phase velocity and group velocity. Now we have phase velocity Vp is equal to omega by k, that is equal to nu lambda, and group velocity Vg is equal to delta omega by delta k. Right? Fine. Now we have k is equal to 2 pi by lambda. We want dk by d lambda. Here, dear students, group velocity for continuous waves we can write d omega by dk simply. So if we find this value, there we can find the relation between these two, right? So for that, what I am taking is dk by d lambda is equal to simply minus 2 pi by lambda square. Say equation number 1. Now let us go for the omega value. Omega is equal to 2 pi nu. Nu is equal to Vp by c, because Vp is equal to nu lambda. Nu is equal to Vp by lambda. So 2 pi into Vp by lambda. Now omega is converted in terms of the lambda. Let us take d omega by dk, d omega by d lambda. So then if we take this division, we will get this group velocity. So right, for that d omega by d lambda is equal to 2 pi is a constant, into, let us take minus Vp by lambda square into d lambda is here already. Now plus 2 pi outside, 1 by lambda is there already, and Vp differentiation dVp. Now I would like to take out lambda square common. For that what I will do is I will multiply and divide by lambda. Is there any change? I think no change in the wavelength. Then we can write minus 2 pi by lambda, so that this term will be gets cancelled. Then remains Vp minus common lambda into dVp. Lambda square taken out. So equation 2. Dividing equation 2 by 1, we get d omega by dk, or simply by d lambda are their values. Here we write this total divided by this, that is minus 2 pi by lambda into Vp minus lambda into dVp divided by minus 2 pi by lambda. Here d lambda cancel, and this will get cancels. D omega by dk is equal to, simply we write group velocity Vg, then there remains Vp into lambda minus lambda into dVp. Minus lambda into dVp. Clear? Here d lambda also there, so we need to multiply by d lambda both sides, so that this d lambda is here, and this d lambda is there, it moves, so that we will get d lambda to equate this here on differentiation. So there you will get d lambda. Here also you will get d lambda, and here also you will get d lambda. Here it is the phase velocity. So this is the relation. It changes with respect to the lambda. Don't forget this. Here just I multiplied by lambda, and d lambda is also there for to make common term for cancelling, getting cancelling. We are all doing all this. Okay, fine. This is the relation between group velocity and phase velocity, right? Okay, fine. Now there is a worksheet problem. Find the phase velocity and the group velocity for de Broglie waves.